Adrienne here from the Crafty Mom. Thank you for stopping by. Today I am videotaping on my phone because it's easy and convenient at the moment. I always get asked the question, how do I do it with 3 kids? Now I have 3 kids. One is 16. She's a girl. They're all girls actually. My middle daughter is 8. Almost 9. She's gonna be 9 next month. Oh my gosh, I just thought of that. Wow. And then I have the baby. She's 8 months. I just did a 8-month update, so if you want to take a look at that, will be in my videos somewhere. So I just wanted to encourage you moms. I have my kids 8 years apart. I did not plan it that way. God planned it that way for me. Which has been really nice, being able to take each one and really spend the time with them. Although if I had it my way, I would have them closer together in age. But I do get really sick. You can also check out my videos on how I get sick. So, excuse me. Sometimes it's really hard to do it because there's such a big gap in between them. All of them are exactly 8 years apart. And some days it's hard when the baby's crying and my middle one wants attention to show me her homework and I'm just like, I can't do it. So I have to really take one moment at a time, like taking one day at a time as well. It's really one moment at a time. And my baby is at the age where she's throwing tantrums now, which is new because I've never really had to deal with that before with my other one, so this is new to me. And so that's kind of hard. The other thing I strongly and highly recommend is prayer. I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus Christ. I go to a non-denominational church. I'm part of the Calvary Chapel movement, and so yeah, without my faith in God, I could not do it. It's difficult. Yes, there are days that are difficult when hormones are flying all over the places, especially with my daughter and my little one being emotional, or this one being emotional, or marriage issues or whatnot. So many things could go wrong very quickly, but I encourage you that if that happens, pray. The power of prayer, it's just so powerful. And I couldn't get through each day without the Lord in my life. There's just no possible way. I go crazy. I go crazy now. And, He sees me through each day. And so I encourage you, if you're having a rough day and you don't know who to turn to or you have no one to talk to, and sometimes that may be the case. You just are maybe too embarrassed to call a friend or don't want to bother them because they might be busy. They're a mom too, or if they're a working friend or whatever. There's so many different cases, but just know that God is always there waiting to hear from you, and you don't have to have any eloquent prayer or anything like that. He just wants to hear your heart and hear what's on your mind. And if you give him your problems, you give him your circumstances and put your trust in him, I promise you, he will bless you over the top and abundantly. And that's really how I do it. Without him in my life, like I said, there's no way. I'd go crazy. But again, the other things I can add that do help my relationships with my daughter are really taking the time out to ask them how their day is, or like me and my oldest daughter will go running or go for walks when we can. And that's our time when we really just bond, and I just let her talk, let her talk her heart. And my little one, we do the same thing. We try to do every Saturday morning. We go for our little walks. And it hasn't really happened lately because it's been so hot, but this weekend I've already purposed it in my heart to do that. And if I'm going to the store, I'll take one of them. Or just little things. We take them with us. The baby, she's always with me, so we're always on a date. But yeah, that's my tip for you on how I do it. Again, like I said, I couldn't do it without God in my life. There's just no way. And I encourage you, if you don't have a relationship with Him, um, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will tell you how to have a relationship with Him. Um, and if you already do, you probably already know these things. But again, I just encourage you to pray, seek Him for the answers, and He will help you. And all right, thanks guys for stopping by. I will see you later.